Hey guys, I'm back. I just used Miss Robinson's videos for a couple of days, but here we go. So we are on Unit 2, Lesson 3. Yesterday we did function notation, so if you haven't, you need to go back and watch that video. So we did function notation. Go ahead and open these notes, copy them to your journal. I already have mine over here, and we will get started. So if you need to, you can go ahead and pause the video to get that copied over. Okay. So Unit 2, Lesson 3 is we're going to connect function notation to a graph, okay? So yesterday we did this in Desmos. So I think I have Desmos. Nope, I don't. Let me go ahead and open Desmos. Okay, so we did this in Desmos, and we'll kind of review that really quick. So we have f of x equals x squared minus 3x plus 2. So we're going to do x squared minus 3x plus 2. There we go. And we wanted to know where f of negative 1 is. So on Desmos, we can just type that in, f of negative 1. It's going to take that negative 1, plug it in for every x, and do all the math for us, and it tells us it is 6. So let me go ahead and close that out. So this answer is 6. We can go through and do all these. So we have f of 0. We'll go ahead and change this out for f of 0. That's 0, 2. So our solution here is 2. F of 2 is 0. F of 2 is 0. We have f of 3 is 2. F of 3 is 2. And f of 4 is 6. F of 4 is 6. Okay, so we have our input inside of our function. We have our output outside of the function. And we're going to go ahead and type these in. So we're going to use the same function. We're going to graph this. So what we see on Desmos over here, we're going to plot these points. We're going to make this graph over here in our notes, okay? So again, our first thing we typed in was we did negative 1, 0, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to type these in over here on my input. Negative 1, 0, 2, oops. 3, and 4. Those are all my x values. Then I got my y value. So when I put in negative 1, I got 6 out. When I put in 0, I got 2. When I put in 2, I got 0. When I put in 3, I got 2. And when I put in 4, I got 6. Okay, so now we know how to plot points from a table. We know how to do this. So I'm going to move this over here so I'm looking at the camera. Okay, so we know that this is my x value and this is my y value. So I can plot these points. Well, negative 1, 6 means I'm going to take this point and I'm going to come starting at the origin. My first number tells me what direction left and right I'm moving, so I'm going to go to negative 1. My second number tells me how many I'm going up or down, so I'm going to go up to 6. So that first point goes there. Then I have one at 0, 2. Well, from the origin, I'm not moving left or right any, but I am going up 2, so I'm going to have a point right there. Then I'm going to 2, so I'm going to go to the right to positive 2. At 0, I'm not moving up or down, so I'm just going to leave it right there on my x-axis. And then we have 3, and I'm going up to 2. And then we have 4, and it's all the way up here at 6. Let me get those a little bit more even. Okay, so if I drew these lines, if I connected these points, this would make this U-shaped graph that we see over here on Desmos. Okay, so you can see if I plotted these points, we had 2, 0, right? We also had 0, 2. Well, those are my points right there. Those are the points we just plotted, 2 of them. Then we had, 3, 2, that plots it there. We had 4, 6, plotted up there. And then we had -1, 6, right? -1, 6. So all of those points are on this parabola, this line that I graphed, this f of x, okay? And that's what we're showing over here. We can graph these and plot points. So this is just our input and our output. Our input is our x value, our output is our y value. All right, so we can read these, we can find these solutions by looking at a graph. And that's what we're gonna do here on this assignment. So when you watch these videos, you get answers to questions, so it's a good thing to watch the videos, right? Okay, so evaluating functions is the assignment for today. So you're going to click on this option. It says load evaluating functions from graphs in a new window. So open that up. It's going to open it in a new window for you. This is Cami, so this is a new program that we're going to use, but it's really cool because you can write on the documents. Okay, so you can use your mouse pad and write on the documents. Or if you download the Canvas app onto your phone, then when you open up this assignment on your phone, you can write, like you can use your finger to write on the screen, okay? So if you have the Canvas app, you might want to move on over to your phone and do this assignment in your phone itself, okay? So over here, there's a drawing tool. You could add text boxes and write your answers. Or if you click on this drawing tool, I'm gonna go ahead and change my color. We're gonna use green, okay? So we can solve these functions by using the graph. So this says this is the function f of x. It's already drawn for us. It's got some points. And we want to figure out the values f of -1, f of 3, f of 5, and f of -2. So at f of -1, this is the function. I'm going to come over here to -1. So here's -1 on my x-axis. I'm going to go up to my graph because that is f of x, that line. And what is my y value at that point? Where now I can come over here to my y value, and that's at 2. So my y value for f of -1, when my input is -1, my y value or my output is 2. And I can just write that with my mouse. Okay, then I can use my eraser. I can erase the drawings that I made on my board here. Use my pencil again, my drawing tool. And I'm going to do it with my touchpad so you guys can see. You guys are using the touchpad too. Okay, so now we're going to do f of 3. So f of 3, I'm going to come 1, 2, 3, come to +3. I'm going down. There's my f of 3. I've hit the line. What is my y value at that point? I'm going to go over to the y-axis, and it's -2. -2. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it kind of close, okay? Then I can erase all my drawing up there. I can come up and do the next one, f of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hit the line, and what is my y value there? Well, my y value is 2. So I'm going to put a 2 there. Then I can erase that again. F of -2. So we're going to go over to -2. Well, here I'm on the line already. I'm on my f of x. So how many did I move up or down here? I didn't move any. My y value here is 0. So f of -2 is 0. I can erase that. Okay, so this is real easy, right? We can figure out what these values are. So now in this bottom section down here, we want to find, well, what is my x when my y value is 4? So now I'm going to go up and down the y-axis. So I'm going to go to 4 on my y-axis. And I'm going to go over until I touch the line. I'm not going this way because my line's never over here, right? I'm going to come to the right, and I've touched the line here. What is my x value there? Well, my x value is 6. So I'm going to say x equals 6. Then I'm going to erase all my work up here so that I can do my next problem. Okay, so here we're doing f of x equals -4. So I'm going to come over here, f of x equals -4. So my y value is -4. What is my x value? So at -4, I'm going to go over until I touch the line. Then I'm going to go up. What is my x value at that point? Well, if you don't necessarily want to type this, write this out. You can do x equals -4. You can type this in with a text box. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and erase my stuff up here. F of x equals -6. So at -6, I'm gonna come over. What is my x value here? So I'm gonna come up, and at that line, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I'm gonna use my text box again. I can do x equals 5. So you can use text box or you can use this drawing tool, okay? But you can write from your Chromebook, you can just write directly on this document, just like I am. Okay, so D, we have f of 6. So I'm going to come up here to 6, where y is 6. I'm going to come all the way over until I touch that line, and then I'm going down. Well, it's x equals 7. 6, 7, 8. So here we'd have x equals 7. Okay? All right, so I'm going to let you guys do this side. So that gives you, I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to do two of these over here with you, okay? So I'm going to do C and D with you. Then I want you guys to do A, B, C, D up here, and A and B down here. All right, so let's do C. So on this line, we're going to -7. Remember, the bottom part down here is giving you your y value, and you need to give me the x value. So I'm going to come down here to -7. Here's -7. I'm going to come all the way over till I touch the line. Then I'm going to go up, and my x value there is x equals -8. If it's easier for you to use the text box, use the text box, okay? Then we also want to know what g of 2 is. So on my y-axis, I'm going to go up to 2. I'm going over till I touch the line, and then down, and x equals 4 at that point. Okay, so I did several of these problems with you. The rest of it's for homework. Get it done today and turn it in. So that's just giving you 6 problems. You're just looking at this graph right here, telling me up here, tell me what the y value is at these points. Down here, tell me what the x value is at these points, okay? So again, use the document, use Cami, write on it. You need to write on this document and submit it this way. Once you finish it, you need to click the save button right here. So you'll click save. I'll show you what it looks like. Save. Go ahead and do save now. And it should be saved, I think. I think that's it. I think you just have to click save. Once you click save, let me make sure. Let's double check before I get you off of here. Yeah, you just have to click the save. Oh, it's not letting me submit because I'm the teacher. I think once you click save, it will give you a submit option on there. I think your screen looks a little bit different than mine does because I'm in as a teacher. Okay, so once you click that save button, I think it will ask you to submit somehow on here. It will tell you submit. So make sure you submit everything and get it turned in because that will be for a grade. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be on Wednesday from 10:30 to 12 for you to ask questions. All right, see you later.